After fleeing the war in Syria, Walid ended up here at the Shatila refugee camp in Beirut. But with an expired residence permit, he's now afraid to go anywhere, and renewing it costs around 175 euros, on top of registering through the UN or paying a Lebanese sponsor.
Our sponsor says either you pay or I won't renew your permit. That's what's happening. And if we renew it through the UN, then we're not allowed to work.
Lebanon hasn't ratified the 1951 Refugee Convention mandating protection for refugees. Those like Mohammed, who can't pay for new permits, fear they'll be arrested or deported if they leave the camp.
We live in a large prison. Imagine what it's like seeing police officers and not dare walk in front of them. I used to walk to the border every 6 months before. I'd renew my permit and come back. But with the new measures, I've been living here illegally for a year and 2 months.
According to the UN, by the end of March 2016, 56% of Syrians didn't have a valid residence permit. For families like Radia's, it's simply unaffordable.
My husband works in an orphanage. He makes about 300 euros a month. That's barely enough to cover rent and food. I have 2 kids. How can I pay 175 euros for him, 175 for myself, on top of finding a sponsor? We can't.
Of the 4 million residents in Lebanon, over 1.1 million are registered Syrian refugees, making it the world's highest refugee-to-resident ratio.
Every little detail of their life. It's like living, if you can hear it or you can hear it from them, it's like living in a constant fear. And they feel, or at least that's what they say, they are pushed to become invisible.
Lebanese authorities say the criticism is unfounded and the measures have in fact made it easier to obtain the permits. But for the time being, refugees feel forced to continue hiding in the camps, far from prying eyes.